Oh, hi guys. Didn't see you come in there. Welcome back to another episode of the Babbling Beer Reviews at the King and Dragon. Nice to have you with me again on a nice Friday evening. Hope you made it through the week alright. Long old slug in it, as I said at the start of the week, but we finally made it. We're here on a Friday evening. Friday night in the pub. End of the week for those of you who work Monday to Friday, because I know we live in a 24/7 world now, don't we? So not everybody has the fortune of being off at a weekend, but for those of you that are, no better feeling than going to a pub on a Friday when you've finished your week's long Babbling Beer Reviews, your long week at work, and you can go out and chill out and relax, especially Friday. With Friday nights, what I love about it is the fact that you've been at work all week. You go out for a Friday evening after you finish your day shift on the Friday, and you have a few beers, and it's the start of the weekend, and it's the end of the week and start of the weekend, so you've still got Saturday and Sunday, and when it's a long weekend on a bank holiday Monday, it's a lovely long weekend to enjoy. So yeah, Friday nights in a pub, a few cold beers, whether you're by yourself or with friends and family, wonderful, can't beat it, can it? So, as I say, I hope the week's been kind to you, and we're here, we've made it. Beer today to review is from Badger Brewery. You probably know or seen the bottles of beer. Tanglefoot is the popular one. That's the one that seems to be out there. They do several beers again. You can go on their website obviously and order from there, or a lot of the supermarkets do Badger beer, see, so I picked this one up in the supermarket, and it sounded quite nice, so I thought I'd give it a try. It is tropical, the Tropical Ferret IPA. It's a 4.6%. As I said, it's an IPA, and it is made with big waves of passion fruit and mango flavours, so should be quite a nice one, I reckon, on a lovely muggy Friday evening before the storms come in. There we go. Badger Brewery. So founded in 1772. I think it says several generations on, and they're still brewing, you know, loads of different range of beers and nice beers. So I thought we'd check it out. I had a little look at them. I thought, yeah, Dorset Brewery. The brewery traced its roots to 1777, when Charles Hall founded the Anstey Brewery in Anstey, Dorset. The Hall and Woodhouse partnership dates from 1847, when Charles' son and successor went into business with George Woodhouse, who had earlier been employed as head brewer. So they obviously formed their partnership, and then they obviously became Hall and Woodhouse. It's a British regional brewery founded in 1777 by Charles Hall in Blandford Forum, Dorset, England. The company operates over 250 public houses in the south of England and brews under the name Badger Brewery. Badger Brewery, which is obviously what you see when you go in the supermarkets and you see them on the shelf there as Badger Brewery. So badgerbrewery.co.uk, check out the website again, lots of different drinks, ales, stouts, you know, a wide range of beers on there again for you to have a look at, order. As I say, most supermarkets you can pop in and pick up their beers, which is nice, they're quite readily available. As I say, Tanglefoot is the one that sort of sticks out for me, that, you know, I've had, and that's quite a nice beer. But as I say, today we're going to do this Tropical Ferret IPA, 4.6. 7 generations, nearly 2.5 centuries, and we're still independent and brewing the finest characterful beers at the Badger Brewery. And as I say, this is full of mango and passion fruit, and American Amarillo and Centennial hop notes. So that's what we're in for. Yeah, you can do brewery tours there again, have a look around their brewery. And it does say that, you know, a lot of their beers are brewed with mythical tales and things like that. Over 240 years of craft, mythical legend, and plenty of colourful tales. Badger beers are anything but black and white. And as I say, they did start off as Hall and Woodhouse, and have later obviously moved on, and now under the name of Badger. And if you check on their website, there is a history, you know, of how they got to that name and how it all started. So yeah, check it out, have a look. Badger Brewery. Have a look at that, check their website out, badgerbrewery.co.uk, check their beers, and as I say, if you go in the supermarket, you'll be able to pick them up quite readily available, all different ones. So, Bay's trusty bottle opener, again, another bottle ale. I went to Tintagel actually, just a quick one there. I've got King&dragon again this week. They just finished the gold, and then they're King&dragon. They're doing one ale lately. I don't know what's happening there, but I was having a chat with a daughter who works behind the counter there, and she was telling me that if I wanted to park there at any point and speak to the head brewer in there and go around the brewery, I'd be more than welcome to, and then I could post it on the channel for you guys. So somewhere down the road, I think we'll do that. I did say to you I'd go and have a look, and we'd have a quick chat with them and see what they do. So that'd be quite good, wouldn't it? I think quite exciting for us sad beer lovers like me. And would she call me a beer taster? Probably said something else under her breath, but a beer taster. I like that one. That's good. So let's have a look. As I say, fruity IPA, Babbling beer review, with tropical passion fruit and mango flavours combined with American Amarillo and Centennial hop notes. Let's have a look. There's a little bit of description there. After years of hard work in the brewery, it was high time for a ferret getaway. Ferret getaway? What's a ferret getaway? Do what I mean. Put it in the comments. Do you know? Tell me. Ferret getaway. So the gang went surfing USA. Surfing USA. Inside, outside. Yeah. Ferret getaway. What's that all about? From the shores of the Pacific West to the sun-drenched beaches of California, gathering hops along the way, with pockets full, the gang caught one last wave before heading back to Dorset. So, yeah, beautiful. Let's have a look. I'll open it nice and steady. Yeah. That's a nice little bottle cap and all, look. You see that there? The money they must go into making these sort of things, you know, only little, I suppose they buy and buy the shed load, don't they? So they probably pay pence, but that's a nice little bottle cap, isn't it, really, when you think about it? It's sad, isn't it, looking at that. Established 1777. But, you know, the work that goes into them, I mean, some of these bottles, you get some fancy bottles, don't you? You know, they're nice shapes and you know, glass colourings and things like that. I mean, it must. We consume and just throw it in the bin, don't we, or recycling box. It's a shame you can't send them back from to reuse. I suppose if you lived in the area you could, couldn't you? You could just take them back and they could use them up again, but yeah, very sad really. It's funny actually, last night, it's just come to me actually, think about this, the ferret, tropical ferret, that's really actually bizarre. Last night, my mum, as I mentioned in the previous videos, broke her ankle. And she was staying with us for several weeks. Today she's had a boot fitted, so hopefully she can start moving around a bit more freely. But my missus is sort of staying there and I'm at home, so I'm in between the two. We had her here for several weeks, we took her back. And last night, funnily enough, coming home, I live out in the sticks. I was coming up this lane and I turned right. As I turned right, in the middle of the road I had a standoff with what looked like a ferret. He looked like a ferret. He was just standing in the road holding a mouse in its mouth, or a vole. It looked at me for a minute, then shot off in the hedge. And I thought, that's strange. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a ferret, a wild ferret. I thought, is there such a thing here? So obviously I googled it, and it's a polecat, which is a close relation to ferret. But I never even put the two together until I seen that. How strange, how weird that happened, and here I am waffling and babbling on about it. And I've got a Ferret IPA to taste, so strange. Oh yeah. Yes, man, that's mango straight away. Mango flavour straight away coming through there. Oh, and yeah. Yeah, and the passion fruit, you can taste, both scents are there straight away. But a nice sort of undertone of ale cutting through as well. So a nice mixture. And now the pour, you know. Actually, it's easier now. I've got this tripod because I ain't trying to struggle and put it in the bottle, you know, in the Babbling beer reviews, pouring it in while I'm holding it at the same time, because I'm a bloke and I can't do two things at once, can I? That's what the missus tells me. Yeah, got red on the thing there. Look. Yeah, look at them teeth. Yeah, she's not around, so I can say that if she was here. Died away. Let's pour it, guys. Let's pour it. Oh, get it in there. Get it in there, me handsome. Oh, it looks carbonated, guys. Oh, look at the head on that. Oh, I told you. And that's holding it. That's a tripod. That's shocking. Look, that is awful pouring there. Oh dear. You should see me with lager. It's even worse. I normally have her. See, she pours that. Her indoors. The wife, the dragon. Get her to pull that out. I don't have any problem with that. Live ale, yeah, love it. Yeah. Oh, come on, settle out. That's a nice balance of mango and passion fruit. You get a nice evenly sweep of that. Yeah, that's nice, guys. That's a nice one. A bit in there. Yeah, that's and surprising again. It's a dark ambery colour, look, but again very clear beer. Oh, I put my light on, guys. Doesn't make any difference. Oh, I can see you now. Yeah, nice amber in colour, very clear. Yeah, very clear beer, and not lots of bubbles in there, not loads of carbonation, and although it looks lively, again it's a bit like when I did that Phoenix. Poured out lively, but quite smooth to taste. .6%. Yep. Definitely getting passion and mango, passion fruit and mango flavour in there. With big waves of passion fruit. As yeah, I suppose the passion fruit is kicking over more. And Amarillo, American Amarillo and Centennial hot notes. Yeah, I suppose you can taste that actually in the Amarillo, yeah. And you sit and savour it a little bit rather than waffle. Oh yeah, what else is we got in here? Else we can tell you. Contains barley and sulfates. I'm watching a guy recently on, I don't know if you've seen him on there. Is it Seaside Mark or something like that? He shows some beers in Swanage, I believe it is. Check him out, check his site out. He sort of drinks beer by the sea, like, you know, and he does often comment that there's no sulfates in his beer. Me lad, I think, or something like me lad, he says. No, sulfates me lad, or something like that. Check him out, Seaside Mark, worth a check. And the other one is the Beer Monster. If you haven't seen that guy, check him out. As I say, I'm still learning how I go, guys, so I don't quite know how to put links and stuff in, but I've been learning. If you watch my videos earlier on, you'll see I'm adding bits to it all the time. But check out the Beer Monster. He's been on there a little while now, and he's got quite a few subscribers. And he does some good stuff. He gets around and tastes all different beers, lagers. Oh, bloody speaker! One video every time, without fail, every time. I should just turn it off to start with, shouldn't I? Should be playing music before I do these videos, and it'll be fine. It's become my little calling card anyway. So yeah, sorry, check out the Beer Monster reviews. I think if you type in Beer Monster on YouTube, it should come up. And as I say, he does beers, lagers, stouts. I've got a nice one coming soon, actually, a stout. So I say stout, dark ale stout. So check out that video when I post it. Should be in the next couple of weeks at some point, or in the next week or so. I've got a couple to look at, so just check my videos out. Like and subscribe and drop a little bell for the notifications. Like, and as I say, gets out for other people to see. Subscribe doesn't cost nothing, and when I post videos with me waffling, you'll get to see what I put on. And then, as I say, do comment, you know, if you've had these beers, especially these ones, Badger. I mean, this is quite a popular brand, isn't it? So I'd imagine Tanglefoot. Have you had that? That's quite a nice beer. I do like Tanglefoot, but I like that. It's different. It's a nice sort of summery kind of drink, isn't it? An IPA tropical ferret in the warm weather, 4.6%. So it's quite a nice, you know, nice range as well. It's not too strong, not on the weak side. So a nice sort of balance in ABV there. And as I say, not too carbonated, which I like. As I say again, you know, bottled beers. It's easier to review bottled beers than it is the ale, because obviously I pick up big boxes of ale. I am going to do some Leverbridges ones and get the bags, the little 5-point bags. As I said to you, if you check out Leverbridges' site, £15. Then obviously you've got to add your postage on if you want a pump clip and things like that. But £15, and then wherever you live, check out. I mean, the postage for me is probably a bit more for you. I'm down in Cornwall, so it could be cheaper where you live. They're Ashby de la Zouche way, so if you're up that way, it might be next to nothing. But you can get a 5-pint bag, which is a taster, isn't it? And ideal for doing that on the album, because obviously the stuff they do in the bags, a bit like Bayes Brewery, you get it in the bag, a bag in the box, but you also get the bottles as well. So I can test them on there, and if you want, you can get a bag or you can get a bottle. So, you know, I've also been looking up, there's a pub down the road for me for Celtic Brewery. If you watch the videos on that, they've got a few pubs down towards West Cornwall, so I know there's one not too far from me in Summercourt, which isn't too far away. So I will at some point get down there and have a beer off the pump, and we'll see if it, I'm hoping it's going to be one that I've had in the bottle, so we can, you know, look at the difference straight away, you know. But I'd say for most people, beer bottles, they pick them off the shelf, cans, things like that. So this is why I want to do these reviews, so that you know, you guys have got a bit of an idea. So yeah, Tropical Ferret IPA, 4.6%. I got it from Asda. Other supermarkets are available, as I say, and it was a couple of quid. Most of them are 175, 170, £2. As I say, all these supermarkets do them and do some good deals. Some of them do 4 for 3s and things like that. So yeah, Asda is where I picked this one up, but I know Tesco's do Badger beers. That's where I've got Tanglefoot from. And as I say, other supermarkets are available, guys. Yeah, and as I say, Morrison's, as I was posting in the last video, I did say I thought it was just in Babbling, but I saw them pound bottles for Old Speckled Hen. Nuki Brown Ale was the other one. They had sold out of that, obviously, but Nuki Brown Ale. Oh, what's the other one? Hobgoblin Gold, Hobgoblin Ruby, and there was another one. I can't remember what it was now. But as I say, they were going for £1 a bottle, so that's, you know, ideal. And that was, I just saw the advertisement in Morrison's in general, so I think you can get that up country. So how long it's on for, I don't know, but get yourself down there and pick up some of them for £1 a bottle. Well worth doing. I'm on these pub shed pages. Obviously I've got my little pub here in my garden here, so on Facebook, if you join these pub shed pages, people post on there, and that's where I saw that it was up country as well, they were doing that. So I saw it down in Babbling in Cornwall, but up country are doing them at £1 a bottle as well. So well worth getting a few bottles while it's on that sort of price, because it was £2.25 I think a bottle without that sort of pound offer. So go and get a case of 12 or whatever you want to buy. Stock up, stock your fridge. It's muggy warm weather. Yeah, it's lovely. That's a nice one. I'm liking that. Yeah, quite an easy drinking beer, not too heavy on anything. And so you get the mango and the passion coming through, but it's a nice, it's a balanced flavour. It's not there's not anything one or the other. You can taste them, but it's not unpleasant. It's very nice actually. It's very well balanced. So it's amazing what they can put in beer, isn't it, when you think about it, to get these flavourings. Yeah. Bottle beer, bottle ale. Do you get it? Yes or no? Yes. Definitely go and check that out. and check out some from their other range. I mean, I'll probably do a few as we go along. I'll look at Badger and get a Tanglefoot and do that, but a lot of you out there might know that one as one of their sort of main beers. You see that in the pub as well, on the pumps in your Tanglefoot. So check out the history, read their website, have a look at that, badgerbrewery.co.uk. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice to read. I like to know a bit of the history about it. It's, you know, just gives you a bit of background on the brewery and how long they've been going. I mean, 1777, and they're still family business based. So that's a good old time, isn't it? You know, gives me what, 240 odd years. That's a good old stint. So I'd like to think that's what they're doing in that time, wouldn't you? To be going around that long and still about. The Tropical Ferret IPA, 4.6%. Babbling beer reviews here at the King and Dragon. Me waffling. Yeah, check that out. Based in Dorset. Very nice. And what should we rate it? Let's have a little look. Cool. Yeah, that aroma is so nice. It's almost got a taste of toffee there. It was a bit weird. Isn't it weird how you go down and you think about it? Oh, it's nice. It's pleasant. Pleasant beer. And again, not too carbonated, which I love it when I get one that's not carbonated. I mean, you could pop the cap and leave it, couldn't you? And go, oh yeah, well, you let it run out and then it'd be like a flat beer anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go straight for a... Do you know what? Been around a long time, innit? It's obviously a pot of beer. I'm going to base it on a bottle ale, because I'm as I say, waiting, you know, to see what we mark live ale from, and that. I'm going to try and be a fairer, bit of a fairer rating. I'm going to go. See, this is where actually it's difficult, because someone like Celtic Brewery doing these reviews, I probably should, if I was doing a bottle, I should have rated them higher really, the Grim Reaper and the Phoenix, because they were nice. So as a general 4.6 summer sessionable pint or beer, nearly 500 mils, nearly a pint. Short change a little bit. Let's go 9.2. Yeah, I'm going to start rating a bit higher for bottles. So I'm going to go high. That's a 9.2 because it, in a bottle category, yeah, I rate that quite highly. It isn't that, as I say, I think if I was to revisit them beers I've done and then rated them on a bottle basis, I'd make them higher anyway. So I'm trying to be, you know, fair for bottles, taking away my bias to a live ale, because most people go into a supermarket and pick up bottles of beer. So let's say 9.2 for that, and as I go forward I'll try and be fairer on what I'm rating beers at, because as I say, them two of them Celtic definitely are higher, and I've got more to try. So, and when I get hold of the one that I really want to get hold of, I might have a look actually later, see if they've got a bottle of it in, but I'll have a look, and when I get that one I'm going to review that one. So I am biased obviously because I live down in Cornwall. I was born in Bedford actually, where Charlie Wells and that was from, so you know, Bedfordshire beers really in that way. But I live in Cornwall, there's lots of breweries down here, lots of microbreweries. Obviously since I've been doing this channel I've found a few more that are around Lost Withiel and places like that, and over time I'd like to go to some beers and try them. But obviously I'll try and do the ones that are in the general supermarkets, because if you guys up the country, I mean, it's nice when you come down on holiday you can try these beers, but up there you want to know what the sort of everyday standard beers are as well, don't you? You want to know what they taste like, so I'll try and do a few more of them. Anyway, waffling, babbling here at the King and Dragon on a lovely Friday evening, as I do. 9.2 Tropical Ferret IPA, I say, and check out them two guys, Seaside Mark, see what you think to him. Drop it in the comments if you wanted to, and the Beer Monster, check him out. He's doing some good stuff over there, and as I say, he's got some good videos out there on different beers, different places he goes, B&M's and places like Home Bargain. So he's doing a wide variety of beers where I want to try and stay to live ales bottles, and I'll do the odd stouts here and there and things like that. So check them guys out. And obviously there's lots more on there. If you put in beer reviews in YouTube, you'll get them come up, won't you? So thanks for tuning in, guys. Another waffling for 20 odd minutes. I hope you have a lovely weekend, a lovely Friday evening, whatever you're doing. Storms are coming across Cornwall tonight, apparently. I mean, looking at the weather apps and that, not looking too clever. It's currently, what time is it? Just gone 5 to 7. It's supposed to be overnight, so at the moment it's just quite muggy and humid. And you probably hear I've got a fan cooler thing blowing in the background to keep me cool, keep my beers a bit cooler and stuff in here. It's not for show, it is real. I just don't drink a lot of it. I'm not a massive spirit lover, to be honest. I like my ales, but obviously when I have people around or friends, family, I like a little something for everybody to be able to enjoy. So cheers, guys, to whatever you're doing over the weekend. Keep safe and have fun, alright? And I'll see you again soon with another Babbling beer review here at the King and Dragon. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.